Now I'm going to rank per no spice Regency romance books so that you can add the ones you think you're going to like to your TBR. Welcome to the Cozy Little Library today with your Clean Reads book buddy. Sarah E. Ladd is my favorite clean historical fiction storyteller, believable characters, and cozy, atmospheric English countrysides. 4 trilogies and 2 standalones. We're going to count these down from last place of number 6 down to the number 1 winner. Coming in at last place, number 6, is the standalone The Weaver's Daughter, the only one that includes a murder in the mystery. Granted, it doesn't happen on page. It's handled very gently. Thank you. Darker industrial era feel, tense dynamic between people in the village and the owners of the industry there. Very much like Elizabeth Gaskell's North and South, just add a snowy winter backdrop. Coming in at the number 5 spot, getting closer to number 1, is the trilogy called Treasures of Surrey. We've got The Curiosity Keeper, Dawn at Emberwilde, and A Stranger at Fellsworth. Now what connects these books is Surrey, England, where England has its densest forest. There's no other connection, so you can read them out of order. In The Curiosity Keeper, our main female character and her dad have this curiosity shop, but it's all about a collector's obsession, a stolen ruby, and a family secret that pulls our heroine into this exciting mystery. I will say she is harmed with a knife, but it is not grotesque, not bad at all. Dawn at Emberwilde Forest, basically its own character in this book, which I absolutely loved. There are ghosts and fairy legends about it, but it's a squeaky clean springtime read that had me so giddy all the way through. A Stranger at Fellsworth is all about Annabelle fleeing her despicable brother and a forced marriage. She escapes to a distant relative who has this Fellsworth school for girls, but creepy strangers seem to lurk near the forest, and she befriends a housekeeper that is rumored to be a sorceress. In the number 4 spot is the standalone and Unconventional Lady. This is all about Ella, who is headstrong and determined to clear her late mother's name in the little-known scientific world of phrenology. I found this one heartwarming and threaded with grief. She's brilliant and sweet, but very spunky, and there is an old handsome friend who won't give up on her. Coming in at the number 3 spot is the trilogy Whispers on the Moors. We've got The Heiress of Winterwood, The Headmistress of Rosemere, and A Lady at Willowgrove Hall. These are in the windswept Yorkshire moors, very atmospheric, just gloomy enough to feel so incredibly cozy. In this one, The Heiress of Winterwood, it's a lovely slow burn read wrapped around grief and comfort, and there's so much faith in it that I was just tabbing and annotating away. Our main female character's friend passes away right after she gives birth, and her friend wants her to promise that she's going to take care of the little baby girl. The husband, the dad, is off at sea, and when he finally does get back home, she has to tell him what has happened, and she comes up with a proposal, literally, because she needs to get married in order to get her wealthy status, and he needs somebody to take care of the baby. It was just a precious story. In book number 2, The Headmistress of Rosemere, Patience manages the family school on her own, but the wounded, wealthy landowner literally shows up on her doorstep. He's very grumpy and never speaks to any of his tenants, but he shows up on her doorstep. She helps him. Everything changes. This one is full of family drama and secrets in the best kind of way. And then A Lady at Willowgrove Hall, our main female character gets the opportunity to be a woman's companion, and she kind of steps into a manor that is steeped in a lot of family secrets that cannot hide forever. In spot number 2 is the trilogy of the Houses of Yorkshire. We've got The Letter from Briarton Park, In the Shelter of Hollythorne House, and The Cloverton Charade. All 3 of these are set among grand old houses in the Yorkshire countryside, 3 separate stories, so you can read these in any order. The Letter from Briarton Park, there's a letter from the past that pulls our heroine into this gloomy, secret-filled village. It's a squeaky clean, slow slow burn, full of gentle peril, but there is a house that is very creepy. The whole village is dangerous. I love it so very much. Right away, the danger and the tension start, and as our heroine protects this one person that she loves the most, and when people are hired to protect her and her loved one, it just happens to be her old flame. So very romantic, so very exciting. Love this book. The Cloverton Charade, we've got childhood friends turned enemies by their family feud. Their dads used to be co-workers in the antiquities business. The dads forbade these two to be friends. After their dads pass away, they find themselves thrown together at a house party out in the countryside. So this Romeo and Juliet type premise made me read this book twice because it was so very good. And the winner in first place is the trilogy, the Cornwall novels. We have The Governess of Penwythe Hall, The Thief of Lanwyn Manor, and The Light at Wincliffe. Out of book number 1, we have 2 characters that get their own book. You don't have to read it in order, but you do get a lot more from it if you read it in the right order. So The Governess of Penwythe Hall is about Delia, who is hiding a very secret past. She's trying to escape some people and some danger, so she gets a job as a governess at an estate that is on an apple orchard along the wild Cornish coast, right under the nose of a bachelor, and she's taking care of his 5 relatives. It is very cozy, very fun. There was a very unexpected mystery and peril near the end that was fantastic. The Thief of Lanwyn Manor, lots of mystery, an old house that is very creepy. This is one of the best mysteries. I loved it so much. We've got twin brothers, and then our one female character tried to figure out who to trust. Exceptional mystery content. The Light at Wincliffe, a young heir inherits a crumbling coastal estate, but when ships just keep continually causing harm on his shores, he begins to question why. So there's an entire village worth of secrets. No one seems very trustworthy. So he wonders, can his grumpy steward's granddaughter help him figure out what's really going on? Tell me in the comments which of these clean historical books are calling your name first. Then stay tuned for my 2026 Cozy and Clean Fall Books Rex list coming soon, and a best of the best list of cozy and clean fall books that I've already shared over the last 2 years. Here's one of them here, and YouTube thinks you'll like this one here. Until next time.